welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're brand new. I'm very happy that you decided to join me today for another speed build, and I guess I should say also welcome to my room. And you are seeing me now, right now, here, hi, hello, because this video is really special and it's a collab with the amazing, wonderful, stunning Rotky. If you don't know her, I don't know, maybe you have lived under a rock or something, or you have lived on the moon, because she is awesome. She's an awesome builder, and I've contacted her like, I don't even know how many days ago, weeks, I don't know, but I've contacted her because I was really interested in doing a collab with her, because I really love her building style. I love the amount of details she is able to include in her builds. And yeah, so I just reached out to her to ask her, do you want to make a collab with me? And she said yes. I was so happy about it. But we didn't know what to do actually. We were like lost. What can we do? How can we split like a collab? And so we decided to build a village, because yeah, it's like a sort of Tudoresque medieval village, and it's really nice. I think you can already see that I'm doing, and I'm looking at my right because my screen is there. And so yeah, to kind of see what I'm doing right now, I have to look on the right. So yeah, that's how it goes. Anyway, you can already see that she started the village. She came up with, you know, with the hill and the shape. We also drew a map actually. We like made a map of a 64 by 64 lot, and we started placing like boxes around. And yeah, this is the shape, the final shape we came up with. And practically it was a sort of like ping pong game. She built her part, like all the shells, and then she passed like the build onto me, and it was so tricky also because it wasn't working. But yeah, I'm not here like to bore you to death with those details. So she passed it on to me, I built my shells, and then I sent it back to her, and she finished like her buildings, and then she sent it back to me, and I finished mine. And yeah, eventually we made it. It's ready. It's so cute. You probably saw it, you know, from the beginning, from the first cinematic shots that I did. It's so adorable, and I think that we did a really good job, not like to toot our own horn, but I think it looks really nice. And I think also it looks that like the same person built this huge thing that took us like 1 week and a half. I mean, we worked on this so much, but it was so much fun. And so please go check it out, her video. I will have the link, everything, all her links in the description box down below. And yeah, you definitely want to go check her video also, because the nice thing of her videos is that her videos in general, I mean, is that she's able to cut them down so much, and they are so short and so pleasant to watch, because they're like 10 minutes, 9 minutes, and so it's really nice, differently from me that I'm not able to cut them in any way, shape or form. So yeah, I suck in that department, so go check it out definitely. But not only for this, obviously. She's like, oh gosh, I love her builds so much. The amount of details she is able to include in every single one of her builds is like wholesome, and all her builds are so cozy and yeah, full of details and so nice. So please, if you want to see me happy, and I hope you want to see me happy, go check it out right now. And yeah, also she's doing a FACECAM as well for this collab. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty important. This collab is pretty important. Obviously, I'm kidding. But as you can see right now, before I go on talking about nothing at all, I'm right now building a mill. Obviously, it's not functional, it's only decorative. I've used the tool mod because obviously both of us build without CC, so without custom content. But I love to use the tool mod. If you're not new here on the channel, you know that I use the tool mod in every single one of my builds. And this time I went a bit crazy with it, and I built this mill. Like the footage I had of me building the mill, I cut it out a bunch of things, but that footage was like 3 hours alone. And yeah, so obviously not sped up, because if it was 3 hours sped up, it would have been an issue, kind of. But yeah, as you can see, now we are on to the part in which she had already built all of her houses. They are fully furnished and it's my turn to, you know, finish decorating them and furnish them. And as you can see, I've also added a wheel. This wheel actually, it's on my library. I haven't uploaded it onto the gallery because I don't know, I haven't simply. But it's in my library, and yeah, it's one I built months ago. I used it like in one of my oldest videos, one of my first videos actually, and it's been sitting there in my library doing nothing, and so I decided to use it. But obviously it's built by me with the tool mod. I simply built it like months ago. Maybe I should do, you know, a newer version sooner or later, but today is not the day. Yeah, I didn't want to do that, so that's it. That's what you're going to see. Also, if you want it on the gallery, I can upload it there. Just let me know if you're interested in having like a wheel. Yeah, I can totally do that. But as you can see now, it's going to be a lot of landscaping. So given that there's nothing interesting to talk about while I'm landscaping, and also because landscaping took me like 2 days, because this lot is so huge and full of details, let's talk about Snow Escape, which is the newest expansion pack that is going to come out on the 13th of November, if I'm not mistaken. And I cannot tell you how excited I am about it. I like want this pack right now here. I would need it in my life. I need that pack and I need all those items, and the world is stunning. I love that they took inspiration from Japan. And if you are here on my channel since the beginning, you remember probably, or probably not, I don't know, that I built like a Japanese traditional home, like inspired. Obviously I'm not an expert on Japanese architecture and so on, but I built like, yeah, a traditional family home, and it was one of my favorite builds to work on. And so yeah, I cannot wait to have this back and, you know, to renovate it with all the items. There is also like that table, sorry, I don't know all the names because yeah, I'm not an expert, but there is like that table and those chairs that allow you to sit on the floor. I don't know, there are specific names for them, but yeah, I'm ignorant in that sense. So yeah, I'm so hyped for this, and I'm actually curious to know your thoughts about it. Are you excited about it? Are you going to get this pack? What is, you know, the thing you're looking forward to the most? And also platforms. I mean, we're going to have customizable platforms, and yeah, I cannot wait to do something with it. I cannot wait, you know, to experiment with them and do some split leveling. I think it's going to be so much fun. And also, yeah, sorry, I'm all over the place, but new kitchen counters. I've been waiting for them like for the longest time. Again, if you're not new here, you'll know that yeah, I got kind of bored, you know, with the kitchen counters we have in game. It's tiring to always use the same because I feel like my kitchens all look identical sometimes, and yeah, it's not fun. But we are going to get new kitchen counters, and yeah, I cannot wait. Yeah, to sum it up, I cannot wait. I need this back right now in my life. So yeah, if EA please want to contact me and like to make me a game changer, I'm here, I'm available, I'm up for it. And if EA wants to send me the back early, yeah, do it. I'm here, I'm ready. But anyways, you can see for the occasion I also wore one of my favorite feathers actually, and it has a penguin on it because Snow Escape, winter, penguins. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. But as you can see right now, I'm still working on the landscaping here. And actually the landscaping was like split in 2 parts. I mean, I did like the riverside landscaping, if I can call it this way, and Eva did all the landscaping inside of the like little town, city, village, however you want to call it. I think village is more appropriate actually. But like the work she did in the square, because there is like a square on top of the hill, she did an amazing job. and the market she built is like fantastic, amazing. But here, as you can see, I'm building a bridge because like when I was almost done with the landscaping, I realized that there was no way to get to, you know, the main part of the village, because the bridge you saw like in the front of the village is not functional because it's debug, and the other bridge is functional but it only leads to the like farmhouse with the mill. So yeah, I built another bridge and it's functional. I tested it and it was working. I was really happy about it. But as you can see, I'm working on the landscaping still, and I'm like decorating all these cute shops. And actually I forgot to mention that we split, you know, it's a collab, so we split like the bills in half, and I personally built like 2 residential lots. So one, you know, simple residential lot, and the other residential lot was the farm with the mill. Then I built a flower shop and a candle shop, and then I also built a bed and breakfast, of which I've lost the footage, so I'm sorry about that. And you are not also going to see the furnishing of the houses, so of the residential lots, because otherwise this video would have been, you know, infinite and it would have never end, like never. So yeah, I had to cut a lot of things, plenty of things, many things. But I hope you won't mind, and in any case you can see everything on the gallery, because this build is on the gallery and you can find it by looking for my ID, which is Giuliabuilds, and also Eva is going to upload it onto her gallery and her ID is Rotky. So yeah, definitely check it out, and you can download it either from me or from her. You know, it's the same building, so you just need to choose. If you're here, you know, I have the link in the description box down below, so you can grab it from there if you prefer. And yeah, you can also follow me everywhere else if you'd like. I'm Giuliabuilds everywhere, so on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Everywhere I am. And here, as you can see, finally I moved on onto the interior, and it's the interior of the flower shop. And yeah, I went like crazy with these shops, so you're going to see that also in the candle shop. Yeah, I've filled them with tons of, in this case, plants, and yeah, tons of decorations. And the candle shop is actually a bit of an like hazard, because, you know, a lot of fires are going to happen there. I suppose it's full of candles and they're all like on, so they're all lighting up, and yeah, it will be fun like to run that shop. But anyway, we're not talking about the candle shop now because we are in the flower shop. And yeah, as you can see, plenty of flowers and decorations. There is also a sitting area, and upstairs there is also like a tea room. So there is like a coffee machine and, you know, a tea brewer, I think it's called. I'm not entirely sure actually, but I hope I nailed it somehow, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, just like filling it with plants everywhere, plants overload, because I love plants. I love me some plants and I love clutter. So yeah, actually I wanted to build like a modern Japanese apartment. I think I'm going to do that. And it will be challenging because given that I want to do it in a more modernish, contemporary style, yeah, they don't have a lot of clutter. Japanese, like from the picture I've seen, actually, obviously I don't live in Japan, so I'm not entirely sure. So if I'm saying something, you know, inaccurate, please forgive me. But from the pictures I've seen, actually they are very minimalistic in decorations. So yeah, it will be fun and challenging at the same time, but I hope I'm going to nail it, because otherwise, yeah, I don't want to like say it's Japanese inspired and then, you know, ruin it completely or do something completely inaccurate. So yeah, we're going to see how it's going to come out. I don't know, hopefully it will go well. But as you can see, we have moved into the candle shop. Actually, this shop has upstairs an apartment, but obviously you're not going to see it because, yeah, I got it. I don't even know if I recorded it actually, because really tiny apartment, but it's actually functional. So if you want this lot and if you want to run this shop specifically, there is an apartment upstairs and it's functional. So yeah, your candle making team can definitely sleep there if he wants. I don't know, I'm not here to judge. But another thing I wanted to mention is that obviously the buildings that I have nominated are not the only ones in this lot, but Eva obviously has made many more buildings, and yeah, so you should definitely go check out her video. She's truly amazing, I love her to bits. We have been talking for the longest time and she's just the nicest person, but as you can see we are actually onto the screenshots already, so I'm going to wrap this facecam and / voiceover here. And so if you like this video, please leave a like and comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and obviously go subscribe to Eva, you won't regret it. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you all in my next one. Bye!